Hello! Welcome everyone to the World of Hope virtual gala and auction happy hour. Yes, it is the happiest of hours, and I am happy to be your host. My name is Sasha Summer-Kuzno. You and we're going to get to know each other quite well over the course of the next couple of hours together. We are so thrilled to have you with us tonight. We have a very fun and exciting happy hour planned for you. I hope that you are with friends or family, that you're sipping on something lovely, be it a cocktail or a mocktail, and that you're nice and comfy cozy, ready to enjoy this fantastic happy hour. I know one thing for sure, and it is this. There are 13, and I said 13, lucky winners out there right now trying to decide if, and it might be a big if they will share the Baker's Dozen dessert they won, or not. I don't know about you, but I'm a dessert kind of gal, and I don't like to share when it comes to chocolate. It's all mine, all mine. But maybe those Baker Dozens winners are going to be a little bit more generous than me. We'll see. We'll see. We've asked our dessert winners to send us a photo of them with their desserts, and we will be posting them at the end of the happy hour. So like I said, we're going to see if they're sharing or not. And you know what? You're thinking about these folks who have already won desserts, and you're thinking, I want to be a winner too. And my dearest, my darling, you can be. Let me tell you how. First, you have a limited time to bid on all of the items in the online auction, and guess what? Guess what? It's an auction red alert. You heard it here first. We just opened the wine and spirits section of our online auction. So you who are watching right now, you get to be among the first people who head to the wine and spirits section and start bidding. Now, the wine and spirits, as well as every other item in the online auction, they're all closing at 8 p.m. What time was that? I want to make sure you heard me. You know why? Because I want to make sure you win the items you want to win. We are closing the online auction, each and every item at 8 p.m. So pick your favorite items and bid. Everything's available. Just head on over. All you have to do is be the top bidder. And you're saying, Sasha, how? How do I do that? And I'm so glad you asked, because I was literally just about to tell you. You are very insightful. Yes, you are. So here's how it goes. Number one, browsing. It's easy. All you have to do is scroll down on your computer or swipe down on your phone to see more packages and click view. Number two, click on a package to learn more about the item or to place your bid. So you're looking at the package, you're like, I'm curious about that. Click, boop, you're going to learn more, just like that. And then number three, select bid, or you have the bid more option. I'm going to tell you more about that in just a second, but you can select bid or bid more, click confirm, you place your bid, bada boom, bada bing. It's that easy. Let me tell you about the bid more option. This is a cool option. I think this is an option that makes you like your philanthropic muscle. It like really helps you flex it so you feel like a buff bidder, right? You're like, yeah, I'm powerful. So what the bid more does is say you're like, oh, I want to place a bid, but I'm feeling like somebody's going to come and outbid me right away. Well, if you click bid more, you have just given the software the ability to then bid for you again, right? So you bid, somebody outbids you, you've clicked bid more, the software is going to go pop another bid in there for you, just like that. So I feel like that's a pretty like mighty way to be a philanthropist, is to use the bid more function. Think about it. Think about it. You can do it. It's your opportunity to try. So, no doubt about it. We are here to raise funds for LifeWire. And that's why I'm telling you all about these amazing options that you have available to you in the online auction. We have a fantastic crowd of distinguished leaders, honored guests, and dear friends joining us this evening to raise funds to prevent and end domestic violence. And because we are just so rich with community and support this evening, I think it's time to share the riches. I think we shall thank our sponsors. Right now, we're going to take a moment to thank our presenting sponsors for their leadership and support. So thank you to Amazon and Symetra. Now, you can head into the chat. Whenever I point this way, you're like, what does she keep pointing at? I'm pointing at the chat. In my world. That's where the chat lives in my world. It might look a little different in your world, but that's how virtual events go. But anyways, you can thank our sponsors in the chat. And hey, if you are one of our sponsors, head into the chat and say hello to us. We love to see you in the chat. So again, thank you to our presenting sponsors, Amazon and Symetra. I'd also like to thank our premier sponsors, DeLille Sellers, Eastside Funding, Microsoft, Upchurch Vineyard, and Vulcan. And of course, we also would absolutely love to thank our gold sponsors, Kaiser Permanente and Overlake Medical Center and Clinics. We, like I said, are just rich with support and community. So we also have our silver sponsors, Assured Partners MCM, Banner Bank, Bailey sorry about tripping over those words there. Bailey Family Foundation. I can say that. I really can. Paul R. Reed Financial Group, Sandy Knoll Home Team, Sweeney Conrad, Wendy and Myron Thomas, Vivify, and World Mark by Wyndham. We have more people to thank. I keep telling you, we are just rich with community and the support, the love of our sponsors. So thank you to our wonderful bronze sponsors, patron sponsors, and media sponsors. They're all listed right there for you, right there on your screen. You can head into the chat and applaud these sponsors as well as all of our sponsors who joined together tonight to do this amazing work for LifeWire. Here's a really amazing thing I need to tell you about our sponsors. Thanks to them, 100% of your gift tonight, 100% of your gift will be right to work supporting victims of domestic violence in moving towards surviving, supporting their children, supporting their families, and helping them have access to life-saving services, shelter, safety, and support. So thank you to our sponsors, and also thank you to you, because you're going to do some amazing work tonight as well. Tonight, you have an opportunity to make a tremendous difference in the lives of survivors and their children and the health of their communities. And because I'm the type of gal who likes to tell folks exactly how to win and how to succeed, here is how you are going to do that. And number one, you can bid on items in the online auction. You can do it right now. Seriously, I won't be offended if you stop looking at this screen so you can head on over to the online auction and bid, because that's one of the main ways we are going to support LifeWire tonight. And two, during the gala, which is coming up after our happy hour, we are going to ask you to make your most meaningful gift in support of LifeWire's work during the Fund a Need portion of the program. So one, online auction, two, make your best gift. That's how we're going to do it, friends. Your support will change lives, give hope, and play a profound role in our life-saving work. And because I keep telling you, we just have an embarrassment of riches, love, community, support, folks who are stepping up and doing just amazing work on behalf of LifeWire, please join me in welcoming some very special friends to our virtual stage. They are our honorary chairs. Head to the chat, hoot, holler, make some noise, and welcome to your screen, Ann Christensen and Arnie Ness.
Welcome to LifeWire's World of Hope virtual gala and auction. I'm Arnie Ness, and this is my beautiful wife, Ann Christensen. We're delighted that you have joined us here for happy hour. Your presence tonight means so much to us. We are grateful for the extraordinary work that LifeWire does every day, helping families in our community. This evening, you can make a profound difference in the lives of domestic violence survivors and their children.
During these challenging times, LifeWire is a lifeline, providing safety, critical programs, and supportive services to survivors and their children as they rebuild their lives without violence. Tonight, you have an opportunity to make a tremendous difference in the lives of survivors, ensuring that LifeWire can continue to provide compassionate services, safe housing, and hope.
We have a really ambitious goal for raising funds for LifeWire this evening, and Ann and I are convinced that you can achieve that goal. Please give generously this evening and make a difference in the lives of survivors and families in our community. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's go.
Thank you, Ann and Arnie, and cheers. That wine you're drinking looks very, very delicious. I'm feeling a little bit jealous that I'm not sipping on any, but you know what? I'm going to tell you how we all might be able to sip on some really fabulous wine, because next you have a rare opportunity to bid on some amazing wines and spirits. We have awesome collections, cases, trios, and more. This opportunity, it's going to go quickly, and all the bidding is going to end at what time? You've heard me say it before. What time, what time, what time? 8 o'clock. Yes, you got it right. At 8 o'clock is when all of the online auction items will be sold. Please check out the wine and spirits section in the online auction by going to the URL address at the bottom of your screen. Look, it's almost like I can, hi, little URL. I'm just patting you. You're cute. Good to see you there. So that URL is your friend. We're also going to pop it in the chat for you. So all you have to do is click it and bada boom, bada bing. There you go. Guess what? We have a special guest appearance from Chris Upchurch, DeLille Cellars founding winemaker and partner and proprietor and winemaker at Upchurch Vineyard, to cheer you on in bidding on some amazing local award-winning wines this evening. So, ready to focus on wine? Are you ready to bid high? I know you are. And remember, always remember, your support will make a powerful difference for survivors and families in our communities. Take it away, Chris.
Hey, welcome to LifeWire's World of Hope virtual happy hour and gala. I'm Chris Upchurch, founding winemaker and proprietor of DeLille Cellars and Upchurch Vineyard. My wife Tay and I are longtime supporters of LifeWire, and we're just really grateful of all the incredible work that they do there. It's unbelievable how it's made a difference in our community here on the East Side. As being kind of the wine guy for the auction the past few years, I really have looked at some of the wines, and there is some incredible wines that we're auctioning off today. I know wines, and I know great wines when I see them, and they're fantastic. So bid often, bid generously. Your support will make a big difference in the survivors and all the families of our community, especially in the time of COVID, where we know we're struggling a little bit right now. So please give generously and help out LifeWire's World of Hope.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for being the wine guy for the auction for the last few years. We appreciate you. Okay, friends, take a look at the online auction items on your phone, tablet, or screen, and you're going to find some awesome items in the wine and spirits section. Exceptional wines that you can bid on. All of the 29 items in the wine and spirits section, starting at number 201, are listed tonight from highest price to lowest price. You can bid on them right now, so do not delay. Bidding's going to close, you know what time, right? We've discussed this. At 8 p.m. Yes, see, I told you you knew it, because I've already said it 3 times. So here are some favorites picked out by our wine connoisseurs. We have the LifeWire wine collection. This is number 201 in our online auction, with 30 remarkable wines and 2 signed magnums. Now, if you have the goal of increasing the supply in your wine cellar and also having some lovely wines at an excellent price point that will pair with just about anything that you want to make on your menu, I'm telling you, this is the item for you. Most bottles in this item or in this package are valued at $35 and higher, and many of them are 90 points or higher. This is your chance to start your own wine collection if you haven't already done that, or if you have, go ahead and just add to it. Make it more robust, right? We have some superior wines here. So let's talk about some more, shall we? We shall. I'm glad you're game. We have exceptional cases available, including number 202. This is a fabulous DeLille wines case. DeLille Cellars has crafted over 200 wines with successful vintage ratings of 90 plus, totaling over 500 individual 90 plus scores from leading critics. And speaking of critics, they hold the coveted position in the top 100 guides of wine, spectator and wine enthusiasts for both red and white wine. They have the honor of being a wine and spirits top 100 winery, and they are listed in the Wine Enthusiast Wine Star, top 5 American wineries. DeLille Cellars was one of the first 5 wineries in Washington State to receive Robert Parker's 5-star outstanding rating. And I'm going to take a look at the bidding right now. Right now, oh my goodness, our honorary chair, Arnie Ness. See, when I look away from you, I'm looking at awesome things like the chat and YouTube and the bidding. So I'll come back. I'll have eye contact with you again soon. But right now, I am looking at Arnie Ness being the top bidder on this particular item. We've got the bidding up to $560, but the value on this package is $1,400. So friends, I encourage you, I implore, I ask, I beseech, get on over there to the wine and spirit section of the online auction and bid, 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 bid. Let's get this package closer to value, or maybe even above, because that's how we roll, right? We're here to raise money for LifeWire, so we're going to take it to the limit. Okay, up next, we have item number 203. That is the LifeWire board members' favorite wines. These are wines that have been tasted and approved by the discerning wine lovers on the LifeWire board. And let's take a peek also at a really exciting item. We have a 100-point 2002 Quilceda Creek Cabernet. This is item number 214. You have to bid on this one just so you can say you've tasted a 100-point wine, because yum. That's all I'm saying, yum. These are just 4 of the offerings in the wine and spirits section of our auction, but no, there are plenty more. Please take a moment to pick out your favorites and bid. Don't miss also, wow, I haven't mentioned this yet, so you're probably going to be excited to hear this. We love wine, right? But we also love spirits. So we have some spirits packages for you, including a basket from Heritage and a Washington whiskey trio. Just the right thing to keep you nice and warm as we descend into the dark and rainy months. Yes, indeed. Let's see. I am taking a peek at, is this the trio that I just talked about? Yes, this is the trio. Fabulous. Oh, and bidding on that is going very well. We have Deborah Nash in the top position, but look at our honorary chair, Arnie Ness, just nipping at Deborah's heels. You better look out, Deborah. Arnie's coming for you. He wants that trio of wine. So I'm just going to remind you, bidding competitions, we love them. Yes, we do. You know why? Because each and every bid raises more money for LifeWire. That's what we came here to do. So, Arnie, I think you're a mighty bidder. I think maybe you can surpass Deborah, but then Deborah, once you get surpassed, you just go back in and take over again. Deborah, Arnie, I'm going to see you just hash this out. Go bid, 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 bid. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for your lively bidding. I love that we've gotten this started. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the support. This is great work. Your support makes a powerful difference, providing compassionate services, safe housing, and hope to domestic violence survivors, children, and families when they need it most. And you know what? We are so grateful for the strong support we receive from our community leaders and so many of you who are here with us tonight. We would like to take a moment to honor one phenomenal leader with the Norm Mailing Award. It is with great pleasure that I welcome Judy and Mark Mailing, Norm's wife and son, here tonight to present the Norm Mailing Award. Please head to the chat, just hoot, holler, applaud, clap, do all those things as we bring to your virtual stage Judy and Mark.
Hi, I'm Judy Mailing, and this is my son, Mark. We're here tonight to honor Adrian Quinn, an exceptional community leader with LifeWire's Norm Mailing Award. In 2007, LifeWire recognized my late husband, Norm, as their 25th anniversary honoree for his tireless work to end sexual assault and domestic violence in our community. Norm served as the King County prosecuting attorney for 28 years and was known for his unwavering commitment to justice and humanity, a person who made courageous decisions with both his head and his heart. Several months after being recognized, Norm died of a heart attack. We lost a vital community leader dedicated to justice, integrity, compassion, and public service. The Norm Mailing Award was established in his honor and memory. Today, we're delighted to present Adrian Quinn with the 2020 Norm Mailing Award. Adrian holds a Juris Doctor degree from Seattle University, a Master of Divinity from Harvard University, and a BA from Holy Cross, She's been a leader in our community for many years. Currently, Adrienne works as a distinguished practitioner and associate teaching professor at the University of Washington, Evans School of Public Policy and Governance. Most recently, Adrienne served for 5 years as director of the King County Department of Community and Human Services, managing a staff of nearly 500. She was responsible for implementing and managing numerous programs, including homeless housing and services, children and youth programs, King County employment and veterans programs, and programs serving survivors of domestic violence and sexual abuse. Previously, Adrienne worked as the executive director of the Medina Foundation, vice president of public policy and government relations for Enterprise Community Partners, director of the Seattle Office of Housing, and law partner at Buck and Gordon. She's done exceptional work as co-chair of the Gates Foundation Sound Families Initiative, providing housing and services for over 1,500 families in a 3-county area. And finally, she has served on numerous boards, including the American Public Human Services Association, the National Association of Local Housing Finance Agencies, the Housing Development Consortium, and the Plymouth Housing Group.
Adrienne, your work as a strategic and visionary leader over the past 15 years in transforming community and human services has made a profound difference in improving the lives of domestic violence survivors, children, and their families LifeWire serves. You have been instrumental in helping survivors heal, become stronger, and rebuild their lives. Your care and compassion for domestic violence survivors and homeless families in our community is evident through your tireless work to address homeless and social justice in your career, board service, and volunteer work. We are truly grateful for your bold, compassionate, and dedicated work in building healthy and safe communities where every person can be free from oppression and have the opportunity to thrive.
Congratulations, Adrienne, on receiving this well-deserved award.
Hi, my name is Adrienne Quinn. Thank you, LifeWire, for this incredibly prestigious award. And thank you, Judy and Mark, for your very kind words. This award is especially important to me because I had the honor of meeting Norm many years ago, and I long admired his courage and his commitment to justice. I'm also incredibly honored and humbled by this award because I feel like I've seen incredible and effective leadership with the LifeWire team, both at the senior level with Rachel and Barbara before her, and at every level of the organization. LifeWire truly delivers results for people who are experiencing domestic violence, for survivors, for vulnerable families who are experiencing homelessness. LifeWire is top in every regard. I relied on LifeWire all the time to help us at the county design programs that would be effective. They are so gracious and generous with their time, and I knew that if we funded in a way that LifeWire suggested we would, then the county's money would be successful. LifeWire is such a leader in the field. I am proud to work with them, and again, honored and humbled to have received this award. I also wanted to thank all of you for being here tonight as well. Because of your generosity, you are preventing domestic violence, helping survivors of domestic violence, and helping some of the most vulnerable in our community escape homelessness. So thank you again for your generosity. I really appreciate all that you do. You're making our community here in King County a better place to live. Thank you.
Congratulations, Adrienne. Congratulations. Your true love of community shows through all of your work, all of your dedication. Thank you so much for your strategy and vision around supporting folks who have struggled with homelessness or who are trying to survive domestic violence. We are incredibly incredibly grateful to you. I hope that you all are in the chat just cheering and applauding Adrian the way that Adrian deserves to be. Yes, I see somebody saying, Adrian, thanks for joining us. We appreciate all you do. That is the spirit. That's the spirit. When we come together as a community and we support and uplift each other, I feel like there's almost nothing we cannot accomplish. So, congratulations again, Adrian. Thank you all for being in the chat, showing love and appreciation and helping to pump up the volume of this event. I love your excitement. So, guess what? Oh my goodness, we called it happy hour, but it was more like happy half hour because we're just about done with this pre-show portion of the evening. But the big deal, the main event, the auction and gala is going to start soon. It's going to start at 7 p.m. So I'm about to take off the camera for now, right? But what I want you to do in the meantime, I want you to freshen up your drink. I want you to make sure that you're nice and nourished. Have you had a nice, delicious dinner yet? Have you? Maybe think about doing that now. And maybe get on a little something sparkly so you feel like you're in the moment and really enjoying this amazing celebration. But I want you to be back here with me at 7 p.m. Like I said, that is when we have the main event, the World of Hope Gala and Auction. So, you know your task, right? Refreshen your drink, be sparkly, feel festive, get something in your belly, and I really need you to be well nourished. Why? Because I want you to be a mighty, mighty, mighty donor when we go into the main event at 7 p.m. And I feel like you need to be nourished to do your best giving. I really do think that. So anyway, do all the things. I can't wait to see you back here at 7 p.m. for the gala and auction. See you soon. Hello, I am so happy to see you. Welcome to the World of Hope virtual gala and auction. I am truly honored to be your MC this evening. My name is Sasha Summer Cousineau, and I have to let you know, way back in the day when I was in college, my very first career job was as a domestic violence victims advocate. So LifeWire giving me this opportunity to serve survivors of domestic violence takes me home in some ways, but definitely takes me to the core of my personal value system. I am so honored to be here with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are going to have an amazing night. We are really thrilled to have you with us. We have an exciting gala and auction planned for you. And here I am. I'm in one of my favorite places, surrounded by wonderful people here at the studios of Live Oak. And I hope that you are also in a lovely place where you feel safe and warm and cozy. I hope you are with delightful company, maybe some family, maybe some friends who are in your germ pod. Perhaps you're sipping a cocktail or a mocktail, whatever feels delightful and festive and appropriate to you. And I just hope that you feel amazing about being here with us tonight. You know why? We're going to do some amazing work here tonight on behalf of LifeWire. Speaking of amazing, we have an amazing crowd of distinguished leaders, honored guests, and dear friends joining us this evening to raise funds to prevent and end domestic violence. And as I already mentioned, we're broadcasting live from the studios of Live Oak in beautiful Seattle. And being that I am standing right here in Seattle, I think it only appropriate to take a moment to acknowledge that because our work takes place on the traditional land of the Coast Salish people, that includes Snoqualmie, Suquamish, Muckleshoot, Tulalip, and the Duwamish peoples past and present, we want to honor them, give them our respect, give them our thanks. We recognize the connection between domestic violence and other forms of oppression, and we are committed to changing and dismantling systems of oppression and harm. Now, you and I, we gathered together tonight because we believe in LifeWire's vision of a world without domestic violence, one where every person can live without fear. Well, your presence here tonight makes a powerful difference in our communities. I don't know if you know this, but LifeWire has been helping domestic violence survivors for over 38 years. That's quite a track record. And in fact, LifeWire has grown to become a leading organization nationally. Every day, LifeWire offers critical life-saving services to survivors and their children as they heal and rebuild their lives. And I want to be clear, yes, we are here tonight and we are dressed and we are glittery and we're buying online auction items and we're eating our John Howe dinners and we're sipping some wine, and all of that is beautiful. And we are so fortunate to be able to do all of those things. But what we are more fortunate, what we are more lucky, what we are so lucky to be able to do tonight is to make an impact for people who need us to make that impact. So I want you to know this. Because of you, survivors and their children will find supportive services, safe housing, and hope. Because of you, young people will learn how to prevent and end domestic violence. Tonight, friend, we have an opportunity to make a tremendous difference in the lives of survivors and their children and in the health of our communities. You, yes, I'm talking to you on the other side of that screen. You can change lives. You can. You can give hope, and you can play a profound role in this life-saving work. And I'm so glad that you're here with us tonight to do just that. So now, it is my honor to bring to your virtual stage our first speaker of the evening. This is someone most of you know and love. So I want you to head to the chat. Anytime I'm pointing this way, you're like, what is she pointing at? Well, I'm pointing at the chat because in my world, it lives over here. But I want you to hoot and holler. I want you to make your most welcoming words. I want you to put your clap, clap, clap emojis, whatever it is that makes you feel festive. Get in the chat and do it now as we bring to your screen LifeWire's amazing Executive Director, Rachel Krinsky.
Good evening, and welcome to LifeWire's very first virtual gala and auction. We are so happy that you've chosen to join us tonight, whether you are in your gala finest or in your pajamas. Welcome. We're just happy to have you with us. I am fortunate to have been LifeWire's Executive Director for almost 4 years, And in my time here, what has impressed me the most about this organization is the way that LifeWire is here for survivors. Day and night, all the time, no matter what the survivor needs. Whether a survivor is fleeing an abusive partner for the first time or for the 7th time, or whether a survivor is staying with an abusive partner for one of the many good reasons that is the safest choice right now. We are here to help that survivor figure out what is the safest way to plan for themselves and for their children. We are here to help negotiate with the landlord, to help find groceries, to help find a safer place to live if that is the next right thing to do. We are here to go along to court, even if it's virtual. We are here to provide a secret cell phone. We are here to provide whatever the survivor and their children need to make things a little bit safer, a little bit more secure, to plan for the future, to heal, and to reach for the life that they will eventually get to when they are not being hurt and controlled and threatened by someone who is supposed to love them. We're here for survivors, always. And 2020 has been quite a year. The COVID pandemic, job losses, racial injustice, wildfires, political turmoil, isolation. It's been a terrible year for most of us. But for survivors of domestic violence, 2020 has been an especially risky year, a dangerous year, that has brought specific challenges connected to being trapped at home with an abusive partner during quarantine, and additional stressors that rise the frequency and severity of abusive behaviors. Through it all, LifeWire has been here for survivors. We've been providing all of our services remotely since early March. We have found ways to reach out to survivors who are stuck at home with abusive partners. We have answered record numbers of phone calls and emails and web submissions this year. We've provided 4 times our usual amount of emergency funding to pay for food and groceries and other basic necessities that can help keep survivors safe and secure. We've helped survivors file twice as many domestic violence protection orders, even appearing in court by phone. And we've been grappling, along with others in our movement, with the complicated questions about the intersections of domestic violence and the criminal legal system and racial injustice. And we've been listening to the voices and needs of Black survivors and other survivors of color, looking for new methods and new models. And we all know that this isn't over yet. The pandemic continues, and domestic violence is rising. Our past experience has shown us that when substantial destabilization occurs due to safety concerns and the need to flee, it can easily take 2 or 3 years for a family to restabilize. And so these impacts from this year will be with us for a long time. But LifeWire is here for survivors, and we will be here for survivors. We continue to provide youth education remotely in our local high schools and colleges so that we can help future generations not fall into these patterns. With your help, we can make a difference. We can end domestic violence for survivors who are suffering today, and we can end domestic violence for future generations by teaching about healthy relationships. We are a lifeline to safer, better lives. LifeWire is here for survivors, and this is only possible because you are here for LifeWire. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm seeing some much-deserved love for you in the chat from Charisse, Emma, and Teresa. Hey, you 3, thanks for talking to us in the chat. And everybody, feel free to chat with me in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. We love seeing your energy and your pizzazz. So the chat is where it's at. Wow, I just got totally susical with it. Anyways, we are grateful to the LifeWire staff who dedicate their exceptional compassion, tenacity, and expertise to changing lives for the better every single day. No matter what, LifeWire is here for survivors, offering compassionate services, safe housing, and hope. And because they work so hard, we have to work hard for them. And I know we can do it. We have an ambitious goal to raise funds for LifeWire this evening. Let's take a look at something that's going to become our very good friend this evening. It is our fundraising thermometer. It's going to join me here on stage. Oh, here it is. Hello, fundraising thermometer. So good to see you. You're going to get to know this fundraising thermometer quite well. And it's a very good friend of ours. You want to know why? It's going to show us our progress the great work we're doing in relationship to our goal. Let's talk about that goal. Our goal tonight is $400,000. Now, as you can see, we've already raised just over $112,000 towards that goal. And so you're thinking, wow, Sasha, we have so much more work to do. And I'm saying, yes, Fred, you are right. So let's talk about how we're going to do that. Shall we talk strategy, you and me? Strategy? Let's talk about it. I know you're in. Here we go. Here's how we're going to do this. Number one, you're going to bid in the online auction. More on that in just a moment. And number two, at some point during this program, you will make your most meaningful gift in support of LifeWire's work. Know that we are officially going to ask for your gift a little bit later in the program. And also know when we officially ask for your gift, we're also going to announce a super exciting matching opportunity. But I've already said also you should know, and also you should know, and I'm going to say it again. And also you should know that even though I'm going to officially ask for your gift a little bit later in the program, you've got the power. You can give anytime you feel moved to do so. And you know why you can do that? Because hello, little giving link right there at the bottom of the screen. That's the link you go to make your most meaningful gift. Also, we're popping it in the chat for you. So bada boom, bada bing, you can go grab it in the chat, click it, and there you are. That's your one-way ticket to paradise where you can just be a donating master, right? So you have the power. You get to give whenever you feel so moved. But maybe you want to wait until we announce that matching opportunity. Maybe. It's a thought. You do you, boo. Whenever you want to give, we're going to be grateful for it. Let's make some magic this evening, though, and I know we are going to. And you know what? You're saying, oh, I really want to win that item. And I'm saying, oh my gosh, I also really want you to win that item. So guess what? As promised, I'm going to tell you right now how to be a mighty bidding warrior in our online auction. You can bid on every single item in the online auction up until 8 p.m. tonight. You're going to hear me say 8 p.m. a lot. You want to know why? Because that's when we close the online auction. That's when every single item in the online auction is what? Sold. And so I want you to have the item of your dreams. I want you to win. So you want to go and like browse and pick your favorites and then start to bid, and you want to be the top winner so that when 8 o'clock comes, you're the winner. Okay, let's talk about how we do this. 1, browsing is so easy. You scroll down on your computer or swipe down on your phone to see the packages, and you click when you want to view something. 2, click on a package to learn more about the item and to place your bid. You're looking at the item, you're like, gosh, I'm curious about that. You don't have to be curious. Just click on it, bada boom, bada bing. There you have the whole description and all the details. And number 3, select bid, or you can select bid more and then click confirm to place your bid. And you're like, Sasha, I'm so curious. Why would I have the option of bid or bid more? Oh my God, you ask the best questions. I'm really happy about these questions you ask because then they lead me to the next point in my script. So to answer your question, bid, you're going to place a bid, a single bid. If you select bid more, you are picking something powerful. What that does is it allows you to once you've been outbid, so you placed your bid, right? Somebody else, some other mighty bidder comes along and they outbid you. When you've selected bid more, you've given the software permission to go, boop, nope, I don't think so. It's mine. I have the top bid. That's what bid more does. So it just brings you another bid right after you've been outbid. It's a very powerful option. And I'm looking at you and I'm saying, you are an overachiever. You are a mighty bidding warrior. You might want to select that bid more option. You might. Something to think about. Anyway, as I said before, you can bid on each and every item until what time? What time? I know, I've said it so many times already. 8 p.m. Wow, that was so enthusiastic. You are really listening. I mean, I just heard you loud and clear right through the screen. Wow, I'm glad you got it. 8 p.m. We know what time it closes. So again, you want to pick your favorite item. You want to bid. Remember, everything is available for you to win. All you have to do is be the top bidder. We just talked about how to do that. And remember, it's not necessarily about winning stuff, right? It's about raising money for LifeWire. That is ultimately what we are here to do. But you also can win some stuff. So let's talk about some of that stuff. I'm super excited about this. Here are some of our favorites, and these are all items whose popularity has just gone through the roof during COVID times. So we really did try for this preview to think about the world of COVID and how you are going to move safely but joyfully through that world. Are you ready for it? Here comes our online auction preview. We're going to kick it off with item number 5. This is an RV rental for 5 days. Oh my, oh my. RV rentals and RV travel has gone through the roof during COVID times. I mean, just gone bananas because you're just rolling in your own little COVID-safe bubble. You don't have to check into a hotel or motel and wipe everything down and wonder who slept where and who touched what. It's all right there, your own little COVID-safe bubble, and you're just going to travel around the US of A so joyfully and COVID-free. Of course, we'll be wearing masks and hand sanitizing, but you're no dummy. You already knew that part. Anyways, item number 5, this is the RV rental for 5 days. You will hit the road in style in a 24-foot 2018 Forest River Sunseeker MBS 2400W RV. Wow, that was a lot of syllables, but I was so happy to say them because this item is fantastic. Sleeps up to 6 and can accommodate your furry family member, because we travel with our furry family members, don't we? Yes, we do when we have an RV. This RV includes sheets, towels, plates, silverware, pots and pans, and even a coffee pot. And we must thank Chrissy House and David Liu for this fantastic item. I'm looking, and the bidding is going very well on this item. Hey, Nita, you are the top bidder. But Nita, I gotta let you know something. Shannon Lombardo is right behind you. It looks like Shannon wants this RV almost as much as you do. So Nita, protect your bid. Shannon, remember, you're powerful. You got that mighty bidding muscle. Get on in there and bid, 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 bid. And thank you to everyone who has bid on this item so far. You are doing great work on behalf of LifeWire. Are you ready to talk about another fun item? I knew you were. You're always ready. Here we go. Let's talk about item number 6. This is a new model, just released, Connolly Pacific stand-up paddleboard. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little like cabin fever, a little stir crazy being home all the time. Sometimes I want to go to the local park and just be in my body and just be fit and feel the energy of the outdoors and also be COVID safe at the same time. Well, here's a way that you can do that. You can enjoy Connolly Pacific's all new inflatable stand-up paddleboard before it's available in stores. Yes, you heard me right. You get access to this item only because you're here with us right now at the LifeWire auction and gala. This is so cool. This inflatable stand-up paddleboard features a Connolly exclusive inflatable seat and backrest fitted directly onto the board. And when it's not in use, the backrest just lays flush with the top of the deck and out of the way so you can store it really easy. If you want a more leisurely water excursion, simply lift the backrest and adjust the straps to provide your desired level of support. You will receive, when you win this, you will receive the very first inflatable stand-up paddleboard arriving in their warehouse the week of October 25th. You VIP you! Oh my gosh, this is so great. Thank you to Connolly Skis for this item. And I'm looking at the bidding on this item, and again, you all are doing amazing work. Hey, Julie, you are the top bidder right now on this item. I am feeling your style, Julie. I am feeling your mighty bidding swag. You're like, I'm in the top. And I'm like, yeah, you are. Feel it, love it, own it. But guess what, Julia? I gotta tell you, Julia, Terrell also is feeling their swag, and they're like nipping at your heels. I'm just really excited to see who will ultimately win this. So go forth and bid. You are powerful. Another fun item. This is item number 7, outdoor movie night. Turn your yard into an outdoor movie theater for one evening with a 6 by 8 foot outdoor blow-up screen, 5,000 lumen projector, that means good, awesome projector, powered speakers, popcorn maker, 20 boxes of candy, because what is a good movie without a little bit of a sugar buzz? Everything will be set up before your event and taken down for you after your event. No need to worry about going out into the world unprepared to deal with other people's germs, right? You, your friends, your family, the people in your little germ pod can cozy up, go in the backyard, and enjoy your own private movie theater. And we have Lou Jam Productions to thank for this item. Thank you, Lou Jam. This is a great item. I'm looking at the bidding. Oh, wow. Bidding is going quite well on this. We've got the top bid at $480. Value is $600, so we have a little bit to go before we get there. But you know what, Carissa and Travis, you are such rock stars for getting us this far. But you know, again, I'm just looking at all of these awesome bidders, and Deborah Nash is also saying, hey, I think I want the Backdoor movie, because Deborah Nash is right behind you. Keep the bidding coming. Let's see if we can get it to value or above. Can we? I know we can. You know why? Because you rock. Let's talk about another item. This next item, oh my goodness. It is so swanky. You're just going to be like, Sasha, I can't even believe that we have access to this item. And I'm going to be like, I know you feel like total VIP status right now. Item number 9. Canless gift certificate exclusive Canless cash dinner for 4. Originally built as the owner's office, this treetop niche has quickly become the single hottest table in town. The cash at Canless is both intimate and exhilarating. It has this spectacular view that sweeps across Lake Union and the Cascades and beyond. It's your own room. You get your own server. It's basically your own private Canless. The exclusive cash only allows 1 reservation per night. So this is your opportunity to enjoy the most exclusive dinner around. And again, COVID safe. Yep, fewer people, smaller space with fewer people, right? Only 1 reservation per night. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I am feeling pretty good about this one. You may choose to add on a wine pairing from their robust wine selection if you wish. We must, of course, thank the Canless family for this item. And let's take a look at the bidding. Oh, hey, Jessica and Sean. Yeah, Jessica and Sean, I am feeling you. They are the top bidders and they have already exceeded value with their bid. I think we should applaud Jessica and Sean for their swagger and their style, because when we go above fair market value, we are all winning. You know why? We're doing great work for LifeWire. We are raising more money for LifeWire. So just forget about those fair market values. You want to go above the fair market values if you can, because that is just more opportunity to be more awesome. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm going to shift gears a little bit here for you. Now that we've talked about how we're raising funds, let's talk about why we're raising funds. This takes us to the heart of the matter, friends. So I want you to know that we are about to bring somebody to the screen. It is my absolute honor to introduce this person. She is a courageous woman. She is a mother. She is a survivor. And she has had the strength, voice, and courage needed to prevent and end domestic violence and create a brighter future for her and her children. So once again, I want you to head to the chat. I want you to put your kindest, warmest, most loving words of welcome as we bring to the stage a LifeWire survivor who is going to share her story with us. Please join me in welcoming Amber.
It was like almost like a fairy tale at first, you know. The relationship went pretty fast. It escalated. I got pregnant, we got engaged to get married, and then about like 3 or 4 months into my pregnancy, things started getting real volatile. And I didn't really understand it. I came from a real broken home growing up, and so having a family was really, really important to me. And so instead of looking at the red flags, I was really looking at, hey, I want my family that bad. So I was willing to, you know, fight for it in a sense. I didn't realize I was in a domestic violence relationship at all. In my mind, I psychologically made it in a way that he wasn't abusing me because we just had a fight. So I was like making excuses for it, and it got worse. It no longer was fighting. It turned into strangling. One day he was super angry, and he tried to strangle me, but it wasn't a normal strangle. It was like a I felt my neck crack. He grabbed me from the back and he, really, really was trying to kill me. But my kids were upstairs and all I could think about was them being over me and lifeless. And I couldn't let that happen, so I fought as hard as I could. The day that my abuser tried to take my life, that didn't work. He didn't succeed at that, so he had a master plan, and his plan was to falsely accuse me of abusing my kids and report me to CPS. Now I'm dealing with losing my kids, not because I allowed my abuser to abuse my kids, but because I put my foot down to my abuser. Now my abuser is manipulating the system, and he's doing it well. I felt like a pea in a big world full of people who got power. I never knew somebody could just lie on you, abuse you for years and just lie on you, and your kids could be gone like that. I didn't know the system worked like that. I thought that I would be able to plead my case and they would see that I was a victim, but they didn't care. LifeWire had already been in my life months before that, but I was still scared. But this situation happened and I didn't have nobody else to turn to. So I reached out to Mackenzie and broke down and told her everything that was going on. And she gave me the first sense of security. That she was gonna be there with me. That was the first time I didn't feel judged for the decisions I made, whether they were right or good. LifeWire was on top of everything. They got me a legal advocate to help work through all of these legal issues. They've helped out on the holidays for Christmases, stopping by bringing gifts for my kids. It was just like a whole little network of people set in motion to help me and my kids through that situation. It's very relieving just having stable housing, not being on the run anymore. I watched my kids blossom into totally different kids. They're reaching goals and becoming just these amazing little humans. LifeWire means so much to me. They have literally lifted me up out of the lowest point of my life. I've never felt this peace in my whole life, and I finally have it. Throughout everything, I'm really teaching my kids self-love and self-worth. I want my daughters and my son to look at me and be able to say, you know what? My mom went through some stuff, but she got through some stuff. I want them to see that strength and understand that they take that with you in life, because you're gonna need it.
Amber, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your story. And also, thank you for your courage in reaching out and asking for the support that you deserved. Thank you for using your voice. Just thank you. Thank you. I am so impressed by you. Thank you. This year, LifeWire has seen an unprecedented increase in survivors' safety concerns due to COVID-19 and the economic turndown. Survivors are struggling to meet their basic needs, and LifeWire has experienced a sharp increase in emergency requests for service. Right now, you can give a gift that helps support the thousands, and I mean thousands, of people who reach out to LifeWire every single year seeking help. Through your generous giving this evening, you can offer a profound difference. You can make a difference. You are offering, folks, a world of hope. Your contributions enable LifeWire to deliver critical services, and those services include the 24-hour helpline, emergency housing, advocacy, mental health therapy, support groups, legal advocacy, housing, more. I mean, these are wrap-around services, and if you think about the scope of a person's life, all of these things, all of these services are so very needed to fully support people in their whole lives in moving from abuse to becoming survivors. 3,200 people are served by LifeWire every year. So I want you to think about Amber and her very real and very unique story. It's hers, right? And then I want you to think about 3,199 other very real people with their own unique stories. Don't they all deserve the basic safety, the basic dignity, the basic human right to live a life without fear? They do. I know you're saying, yes, they do. They do. And we have an opportunity to help provide that. We're going to come together as a community, and we are going to help provide that. So, I have something very wonderful I want to let you know. Thank you to our sponsors. 100% of whatever you donate tonight, be it your gift here in the Fund a Need here in a moment or your bids in the online auction, 100% of your donations are going to put right to work to support these services that help survivors and their children reach safety and begin healing and start the path towards rebuilding their lives. Your support is breaking the cycle of violence and preventing future abuse. So I want you to remember we have an ambitious goal, and I think it's good. I think it's good that we have an ambitious goal because we are talking about Amber and 3,199 other people who need us to be ambitious, right? Right. So we're going to take another look at the fundraising thermometer. Let's see, here it is. Hello. Well, we've already done some good work. We are now at just over $116,000 towards our $400,000 goal. That is fabulous. Thank you so much for your contributions. Let's keep that good work coming. We have a lot of work to do before 8 p.m. if we're going to reach this $400,000 goal. And friends, I said I would officially ask for your gift at some point later in the program. That point later in the program is now. Right now. We want you to give your most meaningful gift. So we're going to start the World of Hope Fund a Need. And I want you to feel joyful. I want you to feel ambitious. I want you to feel like this community is really driving towards the goal. So I have a couple of really fun announcements that I need to make. So we're kicking off this Fund a Need with a matching pool on the table. We have several of LifeWire's amazing donors who have put together what we're calling the World of Hope Matching Fund. And what this means, these donors are going to match dollar for dollar every gift that comes in tonight of $1,000 or more. And we have $50,000 in matching funds, so that is a lot of gifts that we are going to double. So you know what this means, right? A gift of $1,000 turns into $2,000 for LifeWire. A gift of $5,000 turns into $10,000 for LifeWire. So if you are able to join us with a gift of $1,000 or more, you really want to do that because you will be doubling your impact thanks to this matching pool. It's an incredible opportunity. I'm so happy to kick off our moment of giving by announcing this $50,000 match that's available for us. I also have another really exciting thing I need to let you know. We have an anonymous family, longtime supporters of LifeWire, people who are passionate about this work and really believe in what LifeWire is doing. They have offered to start off this giving moment with a $10,000 gift. Yes, they're starting us off with $10,000 because they want to see us win. They know that LifeWire is worth it. They know the work is worth it. They know this is the first virtual event. They said, let's kick it off with $10,000, which FYI, hey, matching fund just will turn into $20,000. No big deal. No, it's absolutely a big deal. So this is an amazing start, right? Let's talk. Are you able to join us with a gift anywhere in the ballpark of $10,000? Because if you are, we welcome you. Warmly, please send it in. Let's talk about what that impact looks like, right? $10,000 can provide 2 months of emergency shelter in a private apartment, including advocacy services for a domestic violence survivor and their children. This is a life-changing and life-saving impact. But maybe you're saying, you know what, $10,000, Sasha, that's not really my speed. You know what, $7,500, that would be matched dollar for dollar. $5,000. That would be matched dollar for dollar. So wherever you can join us, there is a place for you in the spectrum of giving. What matters is that you participate. It matters that you give. And what's up, Kim? I just saw Kim's gift of $2,500 come in. That's exciting. Thank you, Kim. Kim, you know that was just matched dollar for dollar, right? Let's talk about, so since Kim just dropped in with a $2,500 gift, let's talk about $2,500 for a moment. A gift of $2,500 can provide 1 week of 24-hour support, assisting more than 200 survivors seeking guidance and support through LifeWire's helpline. Can you fathom? $2,500 can help change 200 lives? Oh, wow. Oh, this is great. I'm seeing more gifts coming in. We got a $2,500 gift from Nicola Marie Glazer Seiler. Nicola, if I said your name wrong, please forgive me. And we also got $2,500 from Val Crucial. Oh my goodness, Nicola and Val, you know that you each gave $2,500, right? That's $5,000, except we have the match. So that is $10,000 that just came in. And holy wow, hello, Jennifer Rogers. Jennifer just gave us a gift of $1,000. Let's talk about $1,000 for a minute, okay? Because remember, all gifts of $1,000 or more are matched. And Jessica Schultz just gave $1,000. This is amazing. Hey, Jessica, you just led me into saying something awesome, but wait, before I say something awesome, Amy just gave a $1,500 gift. Amy, you know what that means? $3,000 for LifeWire. Y'all are rocking and not stopping. Let's not stop. Keep on rocking. Let's talk about $1,000 like I just told you we were going to. This is the last level that can be matched. Remember, we have $50,000 in matching funds. So if you're thinking of giving $800, $750, can you? I mean, it might not be possible, but can you stretch up to $1,000 and double your impact and help us meet this $50,000 match? We don't want to leave money out in the just universe, out in the virtual universe, just floating around. We want to grab it and apply it to this match and make the most of it for LifeWire. All right. Now, I said there's a place for us. Did I just see that right? Gary and Lark? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to keep it pushing. Sorry about that. I get really excited when I see things on all my monitors over here. So you're looking at one screen. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 screens. So much drama, good drama happening on these screens, and I get a little ahead of myself sometimes. Okay, we talked about there's a place for all of us in the spectrum of giving. So let's talk about some other places where we might dive in to make an impact. $500. A gift of $500 can provide 3 months of mental health therapy for a survivor. 3 months. That is incredible. That is quite an impact. Can you join us with a gift of $250? We would love that. We would very gratefully receive that. And also, how about a gift of $100? I'm seeing so many amazing gifts coming in. Hey, Diane, I just saw your gift come in. I have to take a pause. Deborah, thank you. Lourdes, your generosity is incredible. Yes, I already thanked Diane. Okay, Leslie, thank you for your gift. You are tremendous. Chris and Kelly Nelson, we thank you so much. Susan, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, that $1,000 gift, Susan, as you know, is going to be doubled. Brenda, thank you for your gift. We are so grateful for you. All of you are doing such amazing work. Please keep it coming. Keep it coming. You see that we have raised, we're almost to $175,000 of our $400,000 goal. So we got to keep that good work coming. Susan, I hope I say your last name correctly, Galat. I hope that's correct. Chris and Kelly Nelson, Carissa Allen and Travis Adams, Rebecca and McGarry Houghton. You all just gave, what was that, $1,000 or $1,500? $1,000. Thank you so much. Your generosity is beautiful. Now, let's talk about $100. Because again, there's a space for all of us in the giving. Kelly Anderson just gave $1,500. That's $3,000. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. $100. Lest you should think that $100 in the span of some of these other gifts isn't meaningful, that would be untrue. $100 actually can create an incredible impact in the life of a survivor. What $100 can do, it can provide groceries for a survivor experiencing economic hardship due to COVID-19. Imagine you're worried about your safety. Imagine you're, enduring violence in your home, and then on top of that, you're worried about feeding your kids. I mean, that's just a lot on one person's plate. But your gift of $100 can alleviate some of that worry. So if you can join us with a gift of $100, please do. As a matter of fact, all gifts, any gift in any amount, you know that when we come together as a community, we do something bigger. We achieve something bigger than we're able to achieve on our own. Deborah Nash, $2,500. Thank you so much. That just turned into $5,000 for LifeWire. We're just over $175,000 raised for LifeWire. We still have some work to do, so please keep that money coming in. It's going to be put right to work. It's going to have a profound impact in the lives of survivors, children, and the families we serve. Now, we are coming close to the end of our program, but don't worry. You still have time to give. We are going to take another look at our fundraising progress here in a little bit. But first, I have some special someones, a someone or two or three or four who have something special they'd like to say to you. Are you ready for it? Good, because here they come.
Ready? Go.
On behalf of LifeWire staff.
Thank you.
On behalf of the LifeWire board.
Thank you.
We are so grateful for your support.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay! That was our board and staff. It warmed my heart to see all of you. That was gorgeous. Okay, so we have David and Lourdes, Mary Martin, Carol Logan. You all just gave us gifts of $1,000. You know that just got doubled, right? So thank you so very much for your gift. Can we take one last look at the fundraising thermometer, please? All right, okay. The money continues to climb, right? We're doing great work. We have raised just shy of $190,000. Now, what I want to remind you of is that we still haven't closed the online auction. And you remember the time we're going to close it, right? Because I've said it like 20 times, right? What time is it? Yes, 8 o'clock. See, you've got it. You're like, Sasha, you did not even need to tell us again. We knew that, and I knew you knew it, but you know what? It's my job. I'm reading the script. I gotta say it. It's in there, so I'm saying it. We're closing the online auction at 8 o'clock, so you have time. Whoa, look at that. Sorry, I just got excited because we have just broke the $200,000 goal. We're at $211,000, so that is amazing. That puts us more than 50% of the way to our total goal of $400,000. Oh, and it keeps climbing. Oh my gosh, look at this. Candace and Charles. Holy wow, that was amazing. Chuck and Marie, what? Thank you. Your gift of $200 is beautiful. Gregory, what? $1,500? That just turned into $3,000. You all are doing beautiful work. See, you're feeling the urgency. You're saying, Sasha, you're about to shut this thing down, but we're at $218,000. You told us our goal was $400,000. I see you rising to the occasion. You are an impeccable human. Yes, you are. Wow. Okay, I say Dawn joined us with $100. Priest joined us with $1,500. What? Yes. Kathleen, thank you for the $300 gift. We are so grateful for you. Wendy, your $50 is going to buy someone groceries, and that means so much to that person. Hey, Mr. Mark Schaefer, thank you for your $250 gift. Michael Lane, we appreciate you. Sally and Bill, we appreciate you. You all are doing beautiful work. So we're just over $218,000. And as I was starting to say, you're like, you know, we have still more to go. Here's how you're going to do this. You can continue to send in your most meaningful gift. Yes, you can. But you are going to continue to bid in the online auction, which is closing in just over 15 minutes. And I have a little intel for you, a little insider intel for you. There's another way we can help get LifeWire closer to this goal and reach it and maybe even exceed it. Hey, Gregory, thank you for your gift of $1,500. Here's the way. See that there link? That there link? You can share it with anybody. I mean, really, you can. We're popping the link in the chat. You can copy, paste it. You can post it to social media. You can text it to 5 of your friends. I want you to think about people who care about ending domestic violence. And then I want you to share this link with 5 or 10 of those people and let them know we're going to keep the donation link open until midnight. The auction closes at 8, but we're keeping the donation link open until midnight. Hey, Steve and Jennifer, thank you for your gifts of $1,000. As you know, that just turned into $2,000 for each of those gifts. So tell your friends, the donation link will stay open until midnight. And if they care about moving toward a world free of domestic violence, if they care about helping folks like Amber survive and even thrive, they can join you. They can join you in supporting LifeWire. So share that link. And look at that. Look at that. We have just raised over $220,000. Oh, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I have to tell you, I already told you that I worked as a domestic violence victims advocate. I also, grew up in a home that had domestic violence in it. So I'm a child survivor of domestic violence. And my heart is just so full of gratitude for you. Thank you. Thank you for showing up for LifeWire. Thank you for doing amazing work. Stephanie Bailey just joined us with a gift of $1,000. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for opening your hearts, and thank you for working toward a world free of domestic violence. This community, this beautiful community that we all have felt the warmth of tonight, we really can change lives, and we really can give hope. And the gifts keep trickling in. Thank you, Anna, for your gift. And I want to see those gifts keep trickling in. And I want to see you bidding in the online auction until 8. And I want you to tell your friends that they can hit that donation link up until midnight. Because when we do all those things together, we can really change the world. Thank you. Oh my gosh, we're back. You know why? Because the generosity just cannot stop. So our honorary chairs, Anne and Arnie, they're issuing another match. They've put $10,000 on the table right now, and they'll match any gift up to an additional $10,000. And then what else just happened?
We have a $5,000 donation come in.
From who?
From John and Bobby Bridge.
John and Bobby Bridge also just gave $5,000. So $5,000 came in, and then Ann and Arnie issued the $10,000 match. So that means if you want to rise to the occasion to get this additional $10,000 for LifeWire, you can continue to give right now. Keep on giving. So I'm sorry. I know you thought we were done with the program, but I had to come. Judy just gave another $1,000. Okay, so that's $1,000 out of the $10,000 match from Ann and Arnie. I know, you're like, Sasha, I thought you were done talking, and I thought I was too. But when it comes to raising money for LifeWire, I'm not going to stop as long as you all are continuing to be generous. You can see we're at $228,000. We've just gotten another $1,000 towards this brand new $10,000 match. And Linda just came in with $500. Thank you, Linda. That just got matched by Ann and Arnie. This is incredible. Can you join us one more time? Can you come in one more time to, Brian. Brian says, I am here. I'm answering the call. Thank you, Brian, for your gift. And Stella St. Vincent said, yes, I'm answering the call. Thank you for your gift, Stella. We are inching closer and closer to this brand new $10,000 match. Elizabeth Wilson, yes, thank you for answering the call. We are so lucky to have you. This is beautiful. Keep it coming, friends. Ann and Arnie really want to see us all rise to the occasion, so they have just given us this amazing opportunity for another $10,000 match. I am so, like I said, my heart is full because of all of you. And we are really actually going to conclude the program now, but know that until we reach this next 10,000, all of your gifts are matched dollar for dollar. So thank you. Again, who was it who gave the 5,000? Repeat that for me. John and Bobby Bridge. That was tremendous. Thank you. All of you All of you are amazing. Marilee Ryan, you're amazing. All of you are doing such beautiful work. So keep it coming, and good night.